Hi everybody, this is Anthony from sanniecreates. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So I've got something over here. So yesterday or the other day, I can't remember, we did this page, turnover kind of a thing. We turned like a specimen card with a flap on the other page. So today I thought I'm going to do this one. I'm sure you all know how to do it, but nevertheless. Okay, so remember that these are just my ideas that I'm putting together. So that's going to go like that. And then when you glue it, you're going to glue it on 3 sides. 1, 2, 3. You don't even need to glue it on that side. And you're going to do the same on this side. And then what this is going to be is, if I got something over here, you're going to get a pocket over here. A pocket over here like this. Okay, and then when you turn it over, you're going to have the same. You're going to have a pocket over here and a pocket over here as well. Okay, kind of a thing. Right, so I'm going to do that, and then just want to take out something here so I don't forget to use it. Right, so what do you need? Today I said we will do some mixed media. Well, not mixed media, I can't call it mixed media, it's just playing around. Okay, so for this here you are going to need a page. Now this is quite thick on the cardboard side. I'll think this may be about 160, maybe even more, 160 GSM, but I didn't want to print out something again, and it must not be copy paper weight. I think copy paper weight is not going to work, so I'm just going to use that there, but you can use something thinner. Yeah, it is a bit thick, I must admit. Okay, but I'm going to use that. Then what I'm going to do next is I am going to have some decorations. I've got something that goes in here. If you look at it, it's another piece over here. You can use that. You can use washi tape or whatever. It just instead of printing this paper double side, all right, I thought we could not, we don't have to waste our ink, because already over here we are not going to be seeing that. Okay, so that's going to be that. And then just a little bit of stuff for there. Then you need some tags, obviously, to put in. I've got some ephemera to decorate it. I'm going to use a tab punch to put some tabs in here. I'm going to wing it because I didn't quite finish my preparation on it. I just don't have time to do that. Yeah, so I'm going to wing it as much as possible. Okay, so let's get started. Now what I did is I took this paper and I folded it. I think I'd like this side to show more than the other side, and I just folded, this is A4 that I'm using, and I just folded it like that. And I'll give you measurements just now. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do over there. Yeah, all these things are falling down. Then I'm just going to burnish it like that. Right, and I'll give you the measurement now of this. So this over here, this fold is 9.5, about 9.5 centimeters, which equates to 3 and almost 3/4, 3 and 3, you can say. So it's 4/8, 3, yeah, 3 and 3/4. Okay, right, so that's that. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to look, and I know that if I fold it in half like this, it's going to be way too much for my book. So I just folded it, let's see how many centimeters I folded at. So I folded at about 11.5 centimeters. Okay, so 11.5 and 11.5 are going to give me 23. Okay, so 23. So I am going to cut off some here. If this is 29.7, I need to cut out 6.5. Now that's going to be challenging, knowing the fact that This is in centimeters. I mean, well, it is in centimeters as well. So I am going to cut out, I said about 6.5, right? Yeah, that's about 6.5 over there. 6.5. Let's just line it up properly there. 6.5. Right, centimeters. Otherwise, it's just going to be a tad. You can see how thick that paper is. It's going to be a tad too thick. Okay, like that. Okay, so then the next thing you're going to do is you are going to open it up and then fold it in half like this. Okay, just open it up and fold it in half as much as corner to corner as possible, like that. Okay, so you've got something that looks like this. Okay, so if you want, you can bring this up a little bit more because I'm going to show you why. All right, and then if you do that, let's just do that because I forgot one part here. So I'm going to have a little bit of a fold here at the bottom. Oh, it's okay, it's okay. I'm okay with it. These things here just make their way into one of my journals, but my journals. Yeah. Oh, guess what I forgot to do? I forgot to say hi and hugs, but then I think there was only Louisa, if I'm not mistaken. Louisa said something, I remember, and I'm sorry. It's been such a busy day, ladies. It's crazy, I know. So I just brought it up a little bit more. Let's give you a measurement over there, and that is now about 10. Okay, about 10. Let's say about 10. I just really brought it up a little bit. Then what I'm going to do is I am going to now take my scoreboard. So I got my mini scoreboard, but I didn't open it as yet. Still got to sort all that out. So my order came through today. So I got some work to do. Yeah. So I got that done now, and then on this edge where it's shorter, okay, just gonna put it down like this, and I'm going to score it 1/2 inch in here, 1/2 inch. Now if you are good at folding, go for it. You don't need to. Me, I'm terrible at folding. So well, I'm good at folding big stuff but not small stuff. Okay, so this is big. All right. So what I'm going to do over here, where's my folded part? Just going to bring it in like this. And that is why I brought that fold a little bit up to 10 centimeters. Okay, because then, can you see that we've got quite a big one there? Right, so if you look at that now, we're going to fold it in there. And then we're going to open it out like this. And I am just going to ink over here so you can see. So I'm going to ink on the middle, that middle fold that I made. That middle fold, okay, and I think that's basically what I need. So there's the fold line there, and there's the fold line there. So now I'm going to take my this scissors, and I am going to cut on that line right up until the fold, that the one that we just scored, like that, just down that line. Then what I'm going to do is I am going to miter it to that edge like that on that one side, and then I'm going to miter it also on this side over here. So what it's going to look like, it's like a little triangle. And then here I'm going to miter as well, but not a deep one. Yeah, it's going to be a more shallow one. Okay, like that. And also on this edge, as I mentioned, a little bit shallow. Okay, so that's basically what we did so far. Now what we're going to do is we need to ink it up. We need to ink it up. So put those folds back down like that, and then you can ink it, okay? So you want to ink this here. Okay, let's start. You want to ink this here because these are going to get folded down, okay? Like that. They are going to get folded down. Right, so I think I need a little bit more ink today. Okay. Yeah, so like this. So Yesterday I answered a hell of a lot of comments, and I hope you got my responses for it. I'm just going to do this as well. Now, if you want, you can go and ink all around. It doesn't really matter. Or you can ink later. Okay, so that's what we are looking at over here, right? You're looking at something that looks like that. All right. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to take your hole punch and you're going to make a notch. I mean, not your hole, your circle, a notch here. And you're going to make a notch on that side. Okay. And what I did is I put them both together like that, and I made my notch so that they kind of even, but you don't have to really worry if you didn't do this. The reason is they're going to go on different sides of the page. I'm so sorry about that. That was really thick and I did that. Okay. And then over here, what you're going to do is, so it's going to look like that. Remember that, right? So you want to make a notch here and you want to make a notch here. Here you made it on the sides and here you're going to make it on the top. So you're going to fold your page this way now, this way. So there's your notch on the side. Now you're going to make a notch on the top. Okay. And here I'm going to make it a little bit larger. I think. No, I didn't. That doesn't matter. Let's take a bigger, because it's a bigger pocket. Let's take a bigger circle punch to do that, and let's hope it's gonna work. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so we've done that now. Was it yesterday that we had such a storm? It was. Oh, what's that noise? I have no idea. So that's what I have so far now. Okay, so now what I want to do is, sorry, just stretching over there. What I want to do is I want to now, oh, Santhony is such a mad thing. You were supposed to put your, that's why I was wondering why I didn't want to do that. You're going to put your paper here first. Put your paper and then do the notches. Okay. So for some reason I didn't get that right, but it's okay. Hey, I'm gonna live with it. It's not a train smash. So let's see if this goes through. Really like this, but it's not going through everything. So I'm not gonna use that. Excuse me. I'm gonna see if I got anything else in blue that I can use. Yeah. Not really, I thought, but they are not, what's the word? Let me just get something out here quickly. They are full pages. Okay, so I've got this. Right, and then it's just normal copy paper that I'm going to be using over there. Okay, and it's the same one that I used over there. So I'm going to use this, and I am going to put that there. Let's see. Yes, so I'm covering it up. So I know I want to cover about so much up. So that's fine. I'm just going to make a pencil mark where I need to cut, and then I know I need to cut. Oh, oh dear. Okay, so I need to cut around here. Here. Okay, so I'm going to do that now. I am going to take out my my big cutter like that, and my blade is a bit blunt, so I'm just gonna put this. I don't know where I learned it from, but it does help. Okay, so going to turn this around like this, and then just gonna put that there so it just, you know, smoothens the cut, and that's where I want to cut. Okay, and just putting that in there. That's not where I want to cut. That's where I want to cut. So I'm not worried about I'm worried about lining up this paper, because that's what I really want to cut, not the bottom. Okay, so I cut that like that there, and I need to cut it here as well. So I'm just lining up this paper because I know that's the one I'm cutting, this one, the blue one, like that, and that's it. Okay, great. Now we are going to put that on, and we're going to take this paper again, because now we are going to add this on. This paper is full of what's that thing called, man? Embossing powder, because I literally had a few minutes during my, well, what lunch break? I didn't have a lunch break. I just took some time out just to do some embossing for this project. I only embossed 4 things and that was my lunch break. Oh, there's it. I'm looking at it. Where's the stuff I'm going to be using? Okay, and I'm just going to place it like that now, like that there, and on the side as well. Okay, like that. Right. That's a little bit crooked. Okay, is that better? Yeah, that's a bit better. Okay, now I'm going to take out the again. Okay, I'm gonna wait because now it is sticky. So I'm gonna see if I can wait a little while. But let's just ink it in the interim, like that. Right, so we can ink it and we can wait later. We can cut that out later. Okay, so we are done with that. Now what we're going to do is we are going to bring this up, and we are going to now glue this in place. So I'm gonna put some glue here on the middle, which you don't need to do, okay, because it's going on 2 different sides of the page. And then some glue here, and then some glue on this fold here. Okay, and I'm gonna bring it up now like that. So all I did was I made a gusseted pocket. You know me, I'm a little bit I like my gussets on my pockets. Okay, you don't have to do that, really, you don't. I'm just one of those people that I prefer a gusset on the pocket. Okay, so I'm just inking that edge up there, and I'm using the side of my this thingy there, just so that I only get that part. But it's okay if I get a little bit of the other one, because I am, you know, it's okay. Yeah, that's fine. Here, let me just do a little bit here. Could have done it before you put it in, but that's good enough. Right, so we've got most of it done like that. Now I'm going to show you a step where I'm doing this simply because I made the wrong fold initially. Remember, I made the wrong fold. Yes. Okay, so there is a tiny line over there. You can't see it, and I'm sure, you know, many people can't see it, but why not use some washi? Okay, let's use some washi. We got washi. So ladies, if you have washi and you want to use it, find your projects to use them on, because I'm hearing a lot of people are saying that they bought washi and then they don't use it. And my thing is, why did you buy the washi? Okay, did you buy it for a specific purpose? Okay, then I suppose that's fine. But if you bought the washi to use on your projects, then you can't deny the fact that washi makes your projects look pretty. So use it like that. Well, besides that, look at what a nice little border it gives you. You know, you've got a lovely little border going for yourself there. Okay, and then let's turn it over and do that. Okay, so there we go. Right, so there's my washi that I used. And yes, I like putting them back as much as possible into the colors that I bought them in, simply because I'm not OCD. Then if I want like blue, I can find all the blues I want to use. You know, well, not all the blues I want to use. All the blues in that range that I want to use. Let's put it that way. So I want to use, if I want to use a particular range, then and they come like that, then I just leave them like that as well. Sorry. Right, now I'm getting pedantic. Now I think we can stamp this. It's a bit dry. Okay, so now let's stamp it. Okay, so we are going to stamp it and make merry of it. There we go. And I didn't need to put it together this time because I have my lines, my punch that I'm gonna follow. All right, so there you have it. I think this is old. Yeah, see, I've got two. I just cut it in half. So this is the one I've been using. This one came out of here. Let me put it back because it's a bit drier than this one. Like that. Okay, and yeah, so that's that part over there that we are done with. Now let's do some decorating on it. Okay, so let's do some decorating on it. So I don't know, I've just got a few things lying over here that I might add. This I think is from Scrapbooking with Me. I think it's their freebies over there. So I did manage to cut out some doilies, like 3. So that's how I work. If you want to know how I literally work, that's how I work. If I cut out 3 doilies, oh, that's fantastic. I cut out 3 doilies, you know, because otherwise I'll never be able to craft. I work full time. So that looks pretty, right? Right, so what we're gonna do over here now, we're gonna punch it like that. Gonna punch it there as well, like that. And then let me just get some stuff out from here. Oh, what was that noise? Could be the children from next door. Yeah, so just from here like this, going in there. Like that. Oh, now my fingers are not so nimble. Like that. And then tying it up like this. And then I'm going to use one on this side too. And maybe I must cut it a little bit longer. Can we just like agree to work with each other here, please? Can we? You know, I mean, I'm not asking a lot. Just work with me, please. Thank you. Thank you for your cooperation. It is highly appreciated. There you go. Sorry. Sorry. If that sounded weird to you, then sorry. But hey, on that note, how many of you talk while you are crafting, and how many of you speak to your craft supplies? Come on, now, don't be shy. Eh? I think I've spoken to you about this before. Don't be shy. I want to know how many of you are speaking to your craft supplies. Get angry with them, but my angry bit will only be like something like that. I won't throw them across the room or anything. No, because no, we have a good relationship, but you know, kind of. How many of you get angry? Like, I think this is enough now. Please, let's start working with each other, not against each other. Okay, kind of thing. Yeah, so I do, as you can see. No shame in that. No shame in confessing that. Okay, so I'm going to put it here. As you can see, I use this very often, and I haven't yet found the need to change it. It may not look pretty. I'm okay with that. It not looking pretty. I don't have a problem with it not looking pretty. Somewhere over there is my stuff. Right, and then I'm going to put the card down. Like that. Like that. Oh, okay. Sorry. Thought I put glue over there. And if I was out of frame, I was just trying to get this right. Come on, sucker. Let's stick. Right, that's okay. And then the last one is this, yeah. Like that. Oh, now that's pretty. Like that. So let's do the same on this side now. Let's get this down. There we go. So she starts it in her hand and then realizes, wait, that doesn't work for me. What about all those other little bitties? Yeah. So I'm going to moan here, so without giving out too much of details. So we do some legislative changes in our team, and then the legislative body brought the go live date on it 1 month forward. Okay, so thankfully our dev was done, development was done on it, and we are busy testing it to find out now today that not only did they bring it 1 month forward, today they told us, so we were expecting it to go, you know, up on the 29th of Feb, 28th of Feb or whatever. Now they tell us, sorry ladies, I mean not sorry ladies, sorry people. What am I doing? I'm gluing the wrong thing. Sorry people, guess what? Not only did we bring it 1 month forward, we brought it 1 month and 1 week forward. So now we are not going to take the project up on at the end of Feb. I'm going to take it up next week, Friday. These people. Okay, so that's that. I'm going to leave this here because I'm going to use it. Okay, so now let's play a little bit. Here we have that faded jeans, and we have some tags. Okay, so cut some tags out, and I'm going to be using them. I'm just taking that out as well. Something's missing. Okay, maybe it's with this. Yes, it is. Okay, all right. So I'm going to play a little bit, and I need to stick these down. So I've done those two, and now I need to stick these down here like that. Okay, so I'm going to stick it down first. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just add some stuff there like that. Speaking to my sister today, and I was telling her about my glass mat and how much I like it. But I can tell you one thing, it's not cheap anymore. When I bought it, it was, but not anymore. Okay, so I'm doing that, and I'm going to wipe it out. I normally won't wipe it out, ladies, so don't look at me as if I am being what's that word? Oh, wasteful. All right, ladies, so I am back. I think I'm gonna cut that part out. It was just me drying the stuff, and then because we stuck it and we went straight to dry, obviously this, you know, it didn't have enough time to dry, so that is going to we're going to do that there, right? We're just gonna make sure that our paper is stuck down properly. So if I were you, I will definitely you know, stick it down, then wait until it dries, and then put your glue on it. Not your glue, your distress ink on it. Okay, so that's that there. And then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my distress ink, and I am going to no, use this side. That's the clean side. Just use the blue. Okay, so I'm going to use the blue around it. So this is a bit of a longer project than normal. Just gonna, and I'm trying to, you know, get it going faster. So I'm just gonna do that, and then I'm gonna do the same on the side here, like that. Okay, just so, ooh, that's a lot of ink. This pad is juicy, also because it's probably a little wet, like that. Okay, so that is that. So we're introducing some playing around in future, not on all the videos, just on some. Okay, just in case you think I'm a very, you know, crafter that doesn't play with all these things. Oh no, I do. I just play off camera with him. Because I don't know whether you like to see me doing all these things. Okay, so the next thing we are going to do is we are going to take these things that we embossed. Okay, so how did I emboss this? If you want to know, you know how to emboss. It's not like you don't know how to emboss, but I actually took what's this? I'll tell you now. Oh, I can't get the word. Embossing powder. So I actually used watercolor paint. Yes, I used watercolors. Okay, and I used a bit of embossing powder to be able to get the embossed look. Okay, so I think I'm gonna stick this down because I know that I want that to go first here, and I'm just gonna run my glue over here like that. Okay, so I'm gonna put that there like that, there like that. Then I think, sorry, I was supposed to put this underneath, but it's okay because I'm still gonna put it underneath, but I'm just gonna ink up the edges a little bit here like that. Just gonna let it go underneath like that. Okay, like that, and just put that down like that. And then I'm going to take this and I am going to, hands are dirty now, but that's all part of the playing process. So if you're a person that does not like your hands to be dirty, then wear gloves. You know, it shouldn't restrict you from playing, right? So wear gloves. Just make it happen for you. Just take a different route of embossing, like putting on gloves. Not when you emboss, when you play with ink. I don't think, you know, that's too much to do, right? So there's the other one that we want to do now, because we've got 4 tags that we need to put in. Remember that. See, this one is nice. It's nice and strong because I did this yesterday. There and there. Like that. Okay, and this one as well. Do we need more ink? Like that. So I'm just giving you an idea what I did with the tags. Is that I just decided, oh, let's just, well, I had 2 choices. I could have done some what's that word? Oh, can't get the word. I could have done a sum. I'm just not getting the word. When I get it, I'll let you know. Collage. Could have done some collage. Okay, or I could have not. So I decided against collage, right, and to do some staining. Okay, so how does that look there? Yeah, we can put it there like that. And I took out some tickets as well. What do you think? Should we put some tickets? Although it's blue, I think it might work. Should we add some tickets on the screen? Yep, we can add that there. Like that. Let's see. That's gonna work. No, that's gonna work though. No, these look a little way too big. Way too big. Just give me a second. I'm just standing up to get some stuff out. And then the last one is this one here, and this is also going to give me a problem. I do know that much. So I am going to turn it around and I am going to add glue here and there. Yep. So over here, these ones are giving me a problem. Like that. Okay, I think I'm just gonna lay them down. I'm not gonna touch them. How's that? Then I'm gonna add this to it like that. I'm gonna use this glue here because I do believe it is going to allow that to hold down better, because it's going to go over the embossed part. Sorry, my hands are sticky at the moment, so it's just catching on it. Okay, so while I'm doing that, while this is deciding it will come down, because I don't understand why. I think it's the heat. I think the heat is just causing some mayhem here today. Like that. And then the last thing we're going to do is this here, like this, here, like that. Okay, so we are done now. My goodness, and my hands are so filthy. Right, so we are done like that. And then I think what I want to do is I just want to do some tabs. Okay, so what I'm gonna show it to you, and then I'm gonna just put some tabs on it, and then I'll show it to you, because this video is getting way too long now. So I'm just gonna put some tabs on it. Okay, so cut some tabs out like that and then put it on there. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'll show it to you on one, and then I will do it on the wrist. It's just going to add the tabs like this on it. Right, just like that. On them. Okay, so I'm just going to add a tab like this. Okay, like that. Right, that's it basically. Right, so let me put the tabs on these three, and then I'll come back to you. All right, ladies, so I am done. So all I did was, let's see, I just added the tabs, and then I thought on these two small ones, I'm just going to add some eyelets over there, and then here I think part of the flower broke off, so I just added a butterfly over there, and that's basically it. So now we're going to put it in our journal. Well, not yet journal, but journal. Okay, and I think we're gonna put it in this here like this. Okay, so now do hope these are big enough for it. Oh yes, perfect. Thank you. Yes, so I'm just gonna glue it down on one side, and then I'm going to glue it down on the other side. So if you are enjoying this content, then please give me a thumbs up, okay, and let me know if you are sticking till the end, ladies. Also, if you know, tell me what you want to see. Tell me what you would like to see. I don't do lots of, except on my Friday freebies, but I don't do a lot of ones where I'm making a folio or whatever. I just don't have the time to prepare for those kind of things. So You know, that is the reason why I don't do them. But I think maybe if I do it in a few parts, that might work for you and me. Okay, so let me know if that's something that you want to see done. And then the other thing is, I know that you enjoy the Friday freebies. I really do, because you tell me that you enjoy it. Okay, so let me know about that. And then just have a blessed day. And until I see you again, which will be tomorrow. You see, this one's not going in so nicely because having problems there with that glue. So yeah, I'll see what's happening here. But ladies, thanks so much for sticking around with me. It was a long video, and I apologize. But I mean, if you look at everything that we covered in it and how many things we got done, that was a lot. So thanks so very much, for your time. Bye bye.